right, good morning. I guess we're going to get started with this promotion. I guess everybody's excited to finally get promoted. Good morning, my name is Charlie Ramirez, and I'm an Assistant CFO of the Sport Bureau. I want to welcome, of course, the promotees, but the families, especially the families, to this informal promotion. Unfortunately, because of COVID, we have to do it like this to limit the people who can attend. But we do realize how important this day is for all of y'all and for your accomplishments. So that's why we really want to recognize you with everything that you have done to get where you're at. We're seeing some corporals, some sergeants, captain as well. So congratulations to each and every one of you. So with that being said, I want to introduce our Chief of Police, Ed Kraus.
All right, so thank you very much. So typically at promotion ceremonies, not retirement. My mind's somewhere else. We always point out the sacrifice that the families have to make so that their loved one can get promoted, that they can go through the studying that it takes to actually prepare for a promotional exam. So thank you very much. I think you deserve the first couple bigger paychecks and get to spend that on y'all. So if that doesn't happen, you let us know and we will talk to that individual. But also thank you for those that challenged the promotional exam. We are all aware of how competitive those exams are now. And I am telling you right now, I guarantee if they were this competitive when I was taking the test, I would not be here. I would still be an officer on midnights because I can't believe there are hundreds of people who take those corporal tests and people score in the 90s on some of these tests and do not get promoted. And to me, that's insane. I promoted with a 70 something to corporal and I never would have promoted. And yeah, standards were much lower. Yes, thank you. But what I see is our department is getting younger in the promotional ranks and getting smarter in the promotional ranks. And I have nothing but great thoughts about that. I think our department is in good hands with the group of people we have promoting. And I will ask you not to get comfortable. Some of you are going to land in some pretty good positions and you're going to say, wow, this is great. But there's more for you out there. So continue to promote, continue to push yourselves, continue to improve yourselves so you can improve the department. So something I think I've said at every promotional ceremony that I have led has been talking about the dichotomy of supervision. That the higher you go up, it's not the more people you have underneath you serving you, it's the more people you are responsible for serving. Not only are you responsible for serving those above you in rank, but now you have all the people responsible below you in rank that are looking to you for help and guidance. And of course, we still have to serve all the citizens of Fort Worth. So, you know, I think in some private companies, the higher you go, the more perks you get, the more respect you get, the more people serving you. But in the service industry like ours, it's exactly the opposite. You have more responsibility. And I appreciate you taking on that challenge. So last week I was asked to speak to a group of public information officers for North Texas police departments. And one of the last questions they asked me is, what do you think your legacy will be in the Fort Worth Police Department? And I don't think that is something that we need to concern ourselves with. If you are worried about your legacy, which is going to be judged by people other than you, then you're worrying about the wrong thing. Let other people make their own determinations of your leadership. You need to be responsible for doing what you think is right. We're putting you in these positions because we think you're capable of doing that. And you need to believe in you as much as we believe in you. I think if you stick to your core values, your moral compass, you're going to make decisions that are right. They may not always be popular. But don't worry about being popular, worry about doing what you feel is correct. You know, the department has some core leadership values, and they spell the word Panther. And I'm sure most of you are pretty well aware of it. I don't know if it's on the promotional test or not, but you know, be professional, be accountable, noble, truthful, honorable. be ethical, be respectful. I think those probably align with your own moral compass. I would hope that they do. But if you ever need guidance, they're right there, and it's easy to remember. So doing what is morally right is more important than being popular, more important than being that sergeant people like to hang out with. You may not have close friendships with those that you supervise, but that's not important. What's important is doing what's right. I've been asked also during that call what leadership advice I could give to others in the organization or others serving in law enforcement. And the best leadership advice that I've come across, the best leadership advice I can give doesn't come from the mouth of Ed Krause, it comes from the Word of God. So if you're not familiar with Philippians chapter 2, verses 3 and 4, it says, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves, not looking toward your own interests, but each of you to the interests of others." I think if you follow that and you are doing what is best for others, best for those that you are responsible to serve, you'll be successful. So thank you again very much for taking on the leadership challenge. Let's get you your new ranks.
Good afternoon. I'm Assistant Chief Robert Aldridge. I'm over the Patrol Bureau. I get the honor of reading the names of all our promotees today. So, promoting from Lieutenant to Captain is Catherine Schrader. From Corporal to Sergeant, I'm sorry, let me announce this person. She's not here right now, she's on vacation. It's gonna be from Sergeant to Lieutenant is Felicia Yates. She wasn't able to attend today. From Corporal to Sergeant, Terrence Horn.
All his officers are gonna look up to him.
From Corporal Detective to Sergeant, Sandra Main. From Officer to Corporal, Coy Bauer. Last but not least, from Officer to Corporal, Christopher Beckridge. I would like to thank all the family and friends that have kind of come and watched everybody get promoted today. It's unfortunate because of COVID, we have to limit the number of people that are here. We'll be around for just a small bit if you guys want to take pictures in front of the flag and with the chief or with anybody else. Besides that, we don't have any promotional gifts as of yet. You guys will get those later. We have snacks outside that you can grab and go on your way out. Besides that, that's the conclusion of our ceremony.